right, Andy, I'm Paul.
Hello, Paul.
My company's Acorn Electrical, based in Merseyside.
I'm from AA Jones, based in Hull.
Yeah, and we know
I'm
you.
also Andy.
That's fine. Yeah, we do know you very well.
How do you stock the stuff?
We stock some of their stuff in branch.
And
Yes.
you don't, so you should.
I don't. Well, that's what we're here to talk about, isn't it? So
Well, yeah, and obviously I'm Andy Hill from PMAP, the head of sales for the UK now, and just come to talk about some new bits and pieces that we've got going on. So
New tech.
Yeah, new tech. So,
Good. So how does this product differ from your other thermostats that you've got on range?
So this particular one is obviously new to the UK. It's only been out a couple of weeks, and the main thing about it is it's a full colour TFT screen, so it's a 4-inch screen. It's much easier to use than a lot of what's available in the marketplace at the minute, including our existing stats. It is obviously a premium stat, so it's at the upper end of the price bracket. But compared to what's out there, it's very, very good, and it's very, very easy to use. And I'm just hoping if I press that now, is it on? Yeah, there we go. So that's lit up perfectly now. It's just a sort of touch to make it work. You can obviously go into the temperature, slide it up and down very, very simply. It's also on an app, so it's available on your phone that you can use it on the app as well. And interestingly, as I found out just today, you set this up to work with your Wi-Fi, and it also connects it on Bluetooth as well. So this isn't connected to Wi-Fi, and this isn't connected to Wi-Fi here, but it is still working, which is quite interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's a new one on me. So I say it's standard size as you would expect, but super reactive screen. Very easy menus to follow. Available in 2 colours, so you've got a white and black. So it's literally just this edge around the edge here, which is either white or black. So you can sort of make it match to people's decor. And interesting. So any questions about that? One of the other things I will say is this as well. This is one thing that's done down quite well. It has this patches plate that goes on the back, and then it literally just clips on. So there's no messing around taking it apart like you have to do with a lot of other thermostats.
Right.
We actually have to take the unit apart to be able to actually get it onto the plate. You literally pull your wiring through there once that's connected to your back box, connect it up, and then just clip it in. And that's it. Very, very simple.
So this is a unit. Is this fully programmable? So you can...
Fully programmable, yeah, for obviously temperature and time. It's got 6 functions, so 3 on, 3 off, depending on how you want to use it. Most people will use it like a normal thermostat, where it goes to a higher temperature, then drops down to virtually 0. We actually find that in practice, they work better if you use it as a kind of rollback, so it doesn't drop all the way back to 0. It's more efficient if it goes to sort of maybe 12, 13 degrees and just kind of keeps the ambient temperature nice rather than dropping all the way down. So we're having 6 functions. You can obviously do a morning function, one around lunchtime, midday, and then one in the evening.
Okay. Is does it have a holiday mode?
Holiday mode, boost as well, which is quite good. So the boost one, you can actually boost it for up to 4 hours. On most thermostats like this, you can only do it for an hour. So you would press the button and then it would just boost for an hour. This one, you can actually change it to whatever boost you want. Holiday mode, as you mentioned before, yeah, you can just set that and it will just keep an ambient temperature at 5 degrees. So in the summer, it's not such an issue, but in the winter, it will make sure that your room stays nice and ambient and doesn't go below freezing.
Yeah.
And it's on the app as well, anyway.
That's all on the app, yeah.
So if you go on holiday, you can check and make sure that it's not...
Absolutely, yeah.
You didn't leave it on.
I'm going to see if I can get the app to work in here now. No, it won't work in here, will it? No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can actually see that. So that's the app on there. And obviously you can move it up and down on there. It's very, very easy to use. And then you've got the menus at the top. So simple and nice to use. Go on.
What program is
so that's using the 2-year.
2-year.
Yeah. So and obviously a lot of heating products use that 2-year app now. So again, if you've got multiple products using the same app, you can have them all on the same app on your phone, give it a name, whatever room it is, whatever house it is, because I've got an inquiry going at the minute for 30 leads for various different Airbnbs.
Right.
And he's going to name them by house and by room so he can keep control of them, keep track of them, which is quite good.
Yeah, it is.
And you should be able to control it from anywhere in the world. So, if you're in China and connected to the Wi-Fi, you should be able to do your thermostats at home in the UK.
Ask what if we've got existing products already installed? Can we retrofit it on?
Yeah, very, very simple. So this thing is compatible with all underfloor heating systems, electric underfloor heating systems. Yeah. One thing you tend to find with some cheaper controllers is they don't have the ability to be able to match different temperature probes. Most underfloor heating systems operate in the same way. They work on watts per square meter, 160, 200 watts per square meter. And the limit on these is typically 16 amps, which is 3.8 kilowatts. So that gives you an idea of the area that you could control with one of these. If you want to go to a bigger area, you can use a contactor then to operate the floor. However, with these, because there are lots of manufacturers making similar products to what we do. This is compatible with all their mats. But the big one is the temperature pros that they have. Quite often the temperature pros can be different resistance ratings depending on the manufacturer. And based on that, you can actually adjust this one to make it match those different temperature probes so that it will work with other people's underfloor heating mats. So ideal for an upgrade if you wanted to change for an upgrade.
Right, good. Yeah, no, I think...
So what products are you stocking? You do
so
more
we've
the underfloor heating?
We've got some of the underfloor heating, the mats, the boards, and then they're entry level.
Yeah. So to sort of make it clear for anyone who's listening, we'd have two ranges. One is Heat My Home, which is our value range.
Yeah.
That'll compete with anything at the bottom end, pretty much anything you can find online.
Yeah.
And then we have the heat mat. So we basically got the bottom and the very top. And the heat mat is at the top. You know, there are other brands out there in exactly the same price point. I know we're not supposed to talk about price, but this is priced at that kind of level. So it is at the top. But that's probably because it's a premium product.
Yeah, and it's got the brand.
It's got the brand.
It's been around for a while.
It's been around 25 years. We're now owned by Heatcom, which is our Danish manufacturing partner. So we've worked with them for over 20 years. They produce all our mats for us, either in Denmark or in India. And it made sense to become one company. So about 3 years ago, the directors in the UK sold to Heatcom. And we're now all part of Heatcom, hence the slight rebrand, which is happening over the next few months. So we're becoming a little bit more modern, a little bit European and sophisticated.
I take it you're still assembling and cutting to size here in the UK. It's not coming over each size.
Mats themselves are all made to size. They're all manufactured to specific sizes.
Yeah.
They're all made in Denmark or India. Okay. But anything else, sort of, whether it's trace heating, ice and snow protection, those sort of different cables, they're all cut and sized in the UK, manufactured for here. We have the usual systems, you've experienced as well. From a quotation basis, it's really easy. Ring the office, 4 questions. What's underneath? What's on top? How big is it? And is it primary or secondary heat? Once you can answer those 4 questions, we can provide a quote with the right system for that particular job. And in most instances, we'll give 2 options. So we'll give them the premium option and we'll give them the value option as well. So it's less likely for a customer to then go, oh, I need to go and get a second price from someone else. You've already given them 2 prices. Yeah. There's the best. There's one that's got a 15-year guarantee.
That's the best to do for any clubs you do,
walking away. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
good.
So, yeah. And so that's it. This is the thing we're very excited about at the minute. Heating mats are heating mats. There's nothing really radical we can do about those at the moment. But controls is where we're sort of heading with some really sort of premium controls as we move forward.
Expand that range.
Yeah. And as I say, alongside that, we do have a range of value controls that go with it as well. So, if you want a value orientated product, you can have a value orientated product.
Okay.
Yeah. Another question,
something new, haven't we?
Something to think about.
Yeah, it is something to think about. You're right.
One other thing I will mention, and if it might not make the cut, you never know, is we've just launched an app for heat mat, and that's radically new. So I'll try and bring it up on my screen and get the thing to work. So that, I'll put it on there, is the new heat mat app. So if you've got a contractor and he wants to sort of send us he wants a data sheet, or he wants some information, or he wants a case study, or he wants to ask for a quote, or anything like that, you can do it all through that app now.
Right, well, that's good.
So essentially, they can download that. It's available in the Apple Store next week. It's available on Play Store on Google currently, so you can get it on Google if you want it now. And they've just got to go into the app, fill in all the details, send all the details for the quote. It'll then ask for a wholesaler, because our wholesalers are important to us. We don't sell anything direct.
So do they choose from a list of wholesalers, or
no, they have to write it in? They have to write it in, yeah. So they put it in, and then obviously we'll generate a quote, and that'll go back to the wholesaler with all their details.
That's good. Right.
So just something new that we've done. Nobody else is doing it as far as we're aware, and mainly from my perspective, for you guys as wholesalers, having all that information to hand, you shouldn't have to ring us and ask for a data sheet now, because they're all there.
We don't have to do anything. The customers are making their own quotes.
Yeah, make their own quotes, speak to you, and
but,
you send it to us.
If you did need anything, it's all there, so you can literally just go, oh, I need a bit more information, or I need to send a data sheet to so-and-so. Just put it on there, find it, it downloads it, and then you can send it straight from your phone.
It's good, that.
Easy. So I'll show you that.
Yeah, very good idea.
Just thought I'd mention that there, because that's something quite new that we do.
Excellent.
Okay, thanks for that.
Excellent.
No worries.
Thank you, Andy, for coming down and giving us a lowdown on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Will you be in the bar later on?
We will if you're paying.
Right, okay. Get the company credit card out then. Again. Thanks very much.